Okay. Good day, everyone. Today just gonna share my insights about time diagrams. Okay. So okay. Time diagram is just a representation of the celestial sphere in a 2D two-dimensional figure. So ang celestial sphere is three-dimensional, while the time diagram is two-dimensional. Okay. Simply put, we can sketch showing the relationship between also the time and yung longitude. Okay, so also pwede natin ma-visualize the relationship between the local time ng observer and the Greenwich Mean Time with the associated with the celestial body. Okay, the we can also determine if the Greenwich date is if one day ahead of the observer or behind a day behind the the local date ng observer. Okay, so this diagram, okay, is the view of Earth. We are looking up at the South Pole. So if we're- the this point PS means that is the celestial South Pole. Okay, so we're viewing the Earth looking up the South Pole. Okay, and also each tick mark, this one, okay, is shown with a has a okay, each tick mark is the center of a time zone. So as we know, a circle is a ang angle niya, all angle niya is 360 degrees. Okay, ang Earth is a sphere and that is considered as a three-dimensional circle. So of course it rotates. We know that in a day, in one rotation, there is 24 hours. So if we divide nung 24 hours yung 360 degrees, so that means that we have 15 degree per hour. So the Earth's rotation would be 15 degree per hour. So yeah. Okay, so this one, the Greenwich meridian, this one is shown as a solid line. Okay, and is labeled with G. Okay, the complement of the Greenwich meridian is called this one is the lower branch, which is shown as dash line, and na-label natin siya as G, or yung pwede natin siyang tawagin na yung international date line. Yeah. So example, if we've been given a longitude, okay, a longitude which is 75 degrees east. So it means that yung yung local meridian ng observer na to, which is the longitude na 75 degrees east, 75 degrees east siya ng Greenwich meridian. So if one tick is equivalent to 15, so this would be 15, 30, 45, okay, 60, 75. So this could be our local meridian. Okay, so we can try to solve it if it is right. Okay, so 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 75. Yeah, this is it. And then I'm gonna label it as big letter M, uppercase M. That is the local meridian of the observer. And also, this lower branch is considered to be a dash line. Okay. This would be RM. Represents as big letter M. Okay. And the lower branch represents is a lower M. So parang the same lang siya dito sa ano. So yung angle nito from G to M, that is 75 degrees. From G to M. This is 75 degrees. This is our longitude. 75 degrees east. So halimbawa, if our center meridian would be the local meridian of the observer, halimbawa ito, because in many examples, like in other examples or sa ibang textbook, they consider the center meridian as the local meridian. So what if we've been given ito, same din, a longitude of 75 degrees east, and we didn't change, okay? We're still looking up at the South Pole. So that means that sa right side or our in a clockwise direction, that would still be east, and the counterclockwise direction, that would be still the west. So westward direction and the easterly direction. So if ito yung center, the local meridian, that is the center meridian. So if we're going to find G, the Greenwich meridian, so if we have the longitude of 75 degrees east, that would means that the Greenwich meridians is west of the local meridian. So this one. Similarly, if we have the center meridian as the Greenwich meridian, pretty it is considered as east kasi nga east. So longitude niya 75 degrees east. What if naging ang longitude natin is equals to 75 degrees west? Okay, we're gonna plot this one. Same then. 15, 30, 45, 60, 75. Letter M. So if this is our the other longitude, okay? So west siya ng Greenwich. Similarly, if this is our center meridian, we can see that if longitude is 75 degrees west, then our Greenwich is nasa east. Okay? The orientation would never will not change because we're still looking up the South Pole. Ito pa rin yung east and dito pa rin yung west. Easterly direction is is clockwise, and the westerly direction is anti-clockwise. Okay, yun din yung ano. Okay, let's go. What if we have a celestial body and we have to, halimbawa, the sun? Okay, we're gonna try to add the position of the sun in the time diagram. Okay, the symbol for the sun in the time diagram is, okay, like this one. So, para siyang circle. Small circle na. And may point siya sa gitna. So, this is the symbol of the sun. That is the symbol of the sun. Okay. So what if ang halimbawa yung symbol ng sun is nandito. Nandito yung symbol ng sun. Can you tell what time is it ba? We can tell okay, sabi daw if the sun, okay? Kung halimbawa if kung yung sun ito is nandito, that would mean na 12 noon sa local time niya. So that would mean na pero not necessarily exactly 12 o'clock pero close na siya dun sa 12 noon kasi nga may ano pa siya, may arc time section pa siya na ano kasi there's a difference ng yung apparent time and yung mean time. Ay apparent sun and mean sun. Yun yung ano niya. Pero syempre you will remember that ano 'di ba? Yung every 15 degree may segment tayong represent na isang oras. So, in case dito, yung sun, nag-travel siya papunta dito. Ano ba? Nag-travel siya papunta doon. So, that mean, kung if this one tick is equivalent to 1 hour, so meaning, nandito yung ano, yung sun mo at that particular time relative to that observer's position. So, that means that yung oras doon sa local time ng observer is 2 p.m. Kasi ito noon. Pag nandito, mag-a-add lang tayo. So, all celestial bodies in the hour circles travel from east to west. So, that is westerly direction. Okay? And our westerly direction is anti-clockwise. So, nag-travel siya dito. That would means na yung sun at this time, ang oras niya ngayon dito, pag nandito yung sun niya, at 75 degrees east, longitude is 2 p.m. Okay, so that is 2 p.m. What if this sun, nag-travel siya and nandito na siya sa small letter m? Diba we say that at this one, if the sun had been at m, it would have been local noon. Or not necessary, pero hindi siya yung talagang noon ha. Estimated siya. So that means, if located at small m, that would mean na ang time dito is midnight. And ang time dito located dito sa small m, that would be, if kung nandito yung, that would be noon. So dito, ang oras na natin, sa local time ng observer at 75 degrees east longitude, that would means midnight. And that means, midnight. Similarly, okay, if the sun was at G, okay, kung itong sun na to is nandito, that would means 12 noon or local noon sa Greenwich. And itong sun, if kung nandito, that would means midnight. Okay? So, now we know, halimbawa na this is 2 p.m., right? At local mean time at 75 degrees east of longitude. So, how can you, ano yung oras? What is the time sa Greenwich? How can we find the time, ang oras sa Greenwich? So, we just have to add yung degrees or yung itong longitude mo, which is 75 degrees east or minus. Since nasa east, so mas ahead ng time yung natin, yung observer natin. 2 p.m. is equivalent to 1400 hours. Okay? That is 2 p.m. Since mas tayo ng 5 hours, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That means at 1400 hours dito sa ano, ang oras natin sa Greenwich is that is minus mo ng 5, that would mean 0900 hours. So at local mean time, that would mean 1400 hours pag nandito yung symbol ng sun. And sa Greenwich, that would means na 0900 hours. Okay? So halimbawa ito, we say that this starts from 0 kasi midnight, and the sunspot is anti-clockwise. So we can count. So every tick is 1 hour. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So that is 0900 hours. Or we can simply just minus kung ilan yung ahead ng ano. Okay? Kasi ahead siya. If kung sa west siya, we're gonna subtract it. If kung sa west siya, we're gonna add it kasi mas ahead yung time sa Greenwich. Okay, kung nasa west yung longitude ng isang observer. So if kung nag-cross na this one ang sun sa local meridian, that means that that date changes, nag-add na ng isang araw kasi 1 AM na. Similarly, if the sun crosses the lower branch din ng Greenwich meridian, that means that the Greenwich date is nagbago. Okay. So magiging 12 o'clock lang sa orasan mo if kung yung minsan mo is in line with your central meridian. Halimbawa, nandito tayo sa 75 degrees east longitude. So magiging 12 o'clock lang sa oras natin sa lugar na yon kapag yung sun natin is nandito. With the central meridian ng time zone natin is nandito. Okay. So we're gonna try to explain first. Next is, I hope that we are clear for yung sa time, yung local time and sa Greenwich time. Next is we're going to talk about the hour angles. So firstly, we're going to talk about the GHA. Okay. So halimbawa, example, we're gonna find the GHA of Aries, point of Aries. So we've been given a data of GHA of Aries is equals to 60 degrees. So halimbawa, the GHA of Aries is equals to 60 degrees. Okay, Greenwich hour angle of Aries. Okay, the Greenwich hour angle or the GHA is measured from G, this one, from G westward, and it can go through 360 degrees. Okay, so our GHA of Aries is 60 degrees, so westward. Susukatin natin siya westward until dun sa our circle ng Aries or any celestial body, which means we have this data na GHA of Aries is 60 degrees and we're gonna try to draw it dito sa time diagram. So all you have to do is find a measurement, find its measurement na 60 degrees. So from G, since westward, papunta tayo dito, that is anti-clockwise. We're gonna try to find it. And G, 60 degrees. Okay, so 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. So this one. This is your GHA of Aries. And we're gonna try to connect it to the celestial south pole. This is your GHA of Aries, which is 60 degrees. So, this is your Aries. And ang angle niya is 60 degrees. Okay. This angle measures 60 degrees. So, westward direction siya. This is our GHA. GA of Aries, which is equals to 60 degrees. So, we're gonna label it para hindi tayo magkalito. Now we have our our longitude, the value of longitude, which is 75 degrees east, and we have our GHA of Aries. Now we can find our angle ng Aries. We can find the LHA of Aries if it is not given to us. Simply put, we can just sabi daw it is measured from M ang LHA. Measured from M, so this is one westward through 360 degrees, okay? To our circle ng celestial body. If we're gonna find the LHA of Aries, simply put, we're just gonna add the longitude of this local meridian, okay, ng observer, and the GHA of Aries. Okay, so that means na if we're going to find LHA of Aries, that would means we just have to add the longitude and the GHA of Aries. So the GHA of Aries plus the observer's longitude, GHA of Aries is equals to 60 degrees plus the longitude is 75 degrees east. This is 75 degrees east. So we're gonna add that one. Simply put, para 75 plus 60, that is 135 degrees. So our LHA of Aries is 135 degrees. This is our LHA. And this is our GHA ng Aries. So, it is measured from M, ang local hour angle, from M and westward siya. Okay? It can pass through kahit 360 degrees. And also, sa ano niya. So, palagi siyang sa orientation na to, which is we're placing at the South Pole, westward is counter-clockwise or anti-clockwise. And we have our LHA na. We can plot it na dito and we can draw the angle. So from M, from M, so first point of Aries. Okay, that is our LHA of Aries is equals to 135 degrees. This is our LHA of Aries. Now, for the side real R angle. So, example, we have given a data like we've given a data ng the side real R angle, halimbawa ng sun, the SHA of the sun halimbawa is equals to 75 degrees. Our sun is our celestial body on this example. So if our SHA of the sun is equals to 75 degrees, we're gonna measure it measured from the first point of Aries westward, okay, until sa our circle of the sun. So we're just gonna measure 75 degrees starting from and then westward. I try this one. $75. This 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 75. This one. So this is our sun. You can connect this one. So nandito yung sun natin. This is the SHA of the sun, which measures 75 degrees. So it measures 75 degrees westward. So ang pagkuha ng side hour angle is measured from first point of Aries until dun sa celestial body na pag-measure natin. And yung angle niya daw is 75 degrees. We have this one. You can find yung mga data, I think, sa Nautical Almanac. This one. So this is the SHA of the sun. SHA of the sun, which is equals to 75 degrees. That is. So that is our SHA of the sun. So what if we're going to find the GHA of the sun and the LHA of the sun? So from this diagram now, we can just simply, for finding the GHA of the sun, we can just add the GHA of the Aries, okay, and the SHA of the sun. So if we're going to find the GHA of the sun, so halimbawa we could, here, we're going to find the GHA of the sun. So ito yung angle na kukunin lang natin. Okay? And it measures from G westward through the our circle ng sun. So GHA, that would means the GHA of the sun is equals to GHA of Aries plus the SHA of the sun. Ang GHA of Aries is 60 degrees plus the SHA of the sun is 75 degrees. So therefore, ang GHA ng sun, that would be 60 plus 75, that would be 135 degrees. This is the GHA of the sun. Similarly, if we're going to find the LHA of the sun, so we're going to find the LHA of the sun. We can just add the LHA of Aries and then the SHA of Aries. Okay, we're gonna plot the GHA of the sun. Okay, I forgot. This is the GHA of the sun. Okay, this is the GHA of the sun. Mm, and that is equals to 135 degrees. This is the GHA of the sun and is equals to 135 degrees. And now we're going to find the LHA of the sun. LHA, as we mentioned, measured from M and is westward until dun sa hour circle ng celestial body. So, we're going to find the LHA of the sun. From this one, we can just add yung angle ng LHA of the Aries, ito, and yung SHA ng Aries. So, that is equals to LHA of Aries plus the SHA of the sun. LHA of Aries is equals to 135 degrees plus the SHA of the sun is 75 degrees. So we're going to add that 35 plus 75, that is 210 degrees. So the LHA of the sun is equals to 210 degrees. Or any, or kahit hindi siya sun or planets, we can just planets or moon or any kind of stars. Same lang din sa procedure na ginawa natin. Okay? If you're going to find the Greenwich hour angle and local hour angle and sidereal hour angle, okay? Lahat sila westward, and sa Greenwich hour angle, magsisimula ka sa G. Sa local hour angle, magsisimula ka sa M. And sa sidereal hour angle, magsisimula ka sa first point of Aries. Ito yung symbol niya. So, proceed na tayo sa meridian angle, T. Firstly, we have rules sa meridian angle. Okay? Meridian angle. Abbreviated as small t. So, halimbawa, kasi nga, as sa definition niya, measured from M, pero east or west, until true lang siya sa 180 degrees. Okay? Hindi siya sosobra ng 180 degrees. Kung sumobra siya ng 180 degrees, that is LHA na. Hindi na siya meridian angle. Okay? So, halimbawa, ito, LHA of the sun, 210 degrees. Sumobra siya ng 180 degrees. 180 degrees. So, that means, ang meridian angle nito is hindi na yung LHA. Pero kung hindi siya sumobra ng 180, pwede siya maging meridian angle din. So, there's a chance na yung LHA mo is same sa meridian angle kapag less than 180 degrees. And west din, kasi nga west yung westward ang direction ng local hour angle, and sabi daw dito ang meridian angle is pwede siyang east or west. So ito yung rules niya. Halimbawa, LHA is greater than 180 degrees. Ay, less than 180 degrees. Sorry. So that means our T, our meridian angle, is westward, and then yung LHA natin is equals to our meridian angle. Okay? So, ito lang yung natin, rules na kung less than 180 degrees. Ito lang. So, pero kapag halimbawa yung LHA natin, halimbawa LHA, sumobra siya ng 180 degrees. Therefore, our meridian angle would be easterly direction. And also, hindi siya same sa LHA. Dito, nakita natin na ang LHA ng the sun is 210 degrees. So, it is measured, ang meridian angle is measured east or west. Pero through 180, di siya lalagpas ng 180 sa hanggang dun sa our circle ng celestial body which is the sun. So, kung ang LHA ng sun natin is 210 degrees, what is our meridian angle? Ito. So, ito yung meridian angle. This is our, di ba? Sorry, I'm just gonna first label the LHA of the sun. I forgot. Yes, it's the LHA of the sun. Okay. I'm sorry, I forgot. This is the LHA of the sun. LHA of the sun, which is equals to 210 degrees. So if our LHA of the sun is 210 degrees, that means that our meridian angle small t or small t could be measuring and from west, and its direction would be easterly direction. Why? Because nga sumobra siya ng 180 degrees and it just can't pass through 180. Okay, di siya pwedeng sumobra sa 180. So therefore, yung itong angle na to, this is our meridian angle. Since ang isang complete circle is 360 degrees, we can just subtract yung 210 to the 360. So we can just subtract with, okay. So therefore, and this one in our formula, this could be 360 degrees minus LHA ng celestial body. Okay, to find the meridian angle, so we have to find the meridian angle in this one. So, meridian angle T, since it's greater than 1, since LHA is greater than 180, we can use the formula. Okay, meridian angle of the sun, I forgot, sorry, is equals to 360 degrees minus the LHA of the sun. Okay, so 360 degrees minus LHA of the sun is 210 degrees. So I can subtract 360 minus 210. That is 150 degrees. So ang direction natin, therefore, is easterly direction. Okay. The meridian angle of the sun is equals to 150 degrees easterly direction. And we're gonna plot this one. We're gonna write it sa this one. From this one, from M, papunta dito sa point ng sun, that is our meridian angle. That is our meridian angle of the sun, which is equals to 150 degrees east. Okay. So, lastly, we're going to find the right ascension ng sun. RA of the sun. So it says that it measures from the first point of Aries eastward to the hour circle ng celestial body or ng celestial na sun. So if we're going to find the right ascension of the sun, that would only mean, eto, papunta siya dito, easterly, until dito sa sun. So we can see that SHA, di ba? May SHA din. We know this value. This value is 75 degrees. So we can derive a formula from that. A whole circle is 360. So if this is, we're gonna find this angle, we can just subtract yung SHA, which is 75 degrees, dun sa 360 degrees para we can find this missing part, which is the right ascension. So to solve for the right ascension of the sun, is equals to 360 degrees minus the SHA of the sun. So 360 degrees minus SHA of the sun is 75 degrees. So that is 280. Yep, 285. 285 degrees. That is the angle ng right ascension of the sun. Okay, applicable din siya if hindi siya any kind of celestial body like stars, planets, moon. Same din siya sa pag-apply ng ito. Okay, so yun lang din yung explanation natin sa right ascension. I hope that it is clear to you guys. So, ayun, I hope I've demonstrated clearly the Greenwich hour angle, the local hour angle, the sidereal hour angle, the meridian angle, and the right ascension. Okay. And also, we're gonna plot this one, the right ascension ng 285 degrees. So, to find that one, simula dito, sun. Yeah. Okay. Eastward direction. So, papunta siya dito sa sun. So, this is our RA of the sun, which is equals to 285 degrees. Okay, I hope that is clear to you guys, the R angles. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, sir.